People whose dad walked out on them. What happened when he came back begging for another chance? The last time I saw my dad before he vanished from our lives, he looked me straight in the eyes and promised I'd always be his little man. Then he climbed into his pickup and never looked back. I was only 9 years old. I didn't see him again until I was 19, and by then, everything had fallen apart. Our mom was never much of a mother. She yelled a lot, slammed cabinets, blamed us for everything. She sold dock drags out of the garage and made us lie about it. When I was 17, I called the cops on her. Not because I wanted to be a hero or anything. I just wanted Lily safe. With our mom in jail and our dad long gone, I became Lily's guardian. I dropped out of regular school and switched to online. I worked 2 jobs and picked Lily up from school every day. I skipped meals so I could afford her birthday cake. I had no backup plan and no support, but we were okay. We had each other. And a program we got into gave me $2,000 a month to care for her, which is the only reason we had groceries. Then out of nowhere, my dad came back. He looked healthy, clean clothes, nice shoes. He said the danger was over. He said he wanted to make things right. He told me I deserved to live my own life and go to college like a normal kid. He said he could take Lily, that it would give her stability and me freedom. At first, I didn't trust him, but he started showing up to Lily's school plays. He helped us pay a late water bill. He fixed the broken door in our apartment. He said he wasn't perfect, but he wanted to be there now. So I let my guard down. I started to think maybe he changed. I gave him temporary custody. He told me to take a break, move in with grandma and grandpa, focus on myself. He promised he'd move there too so Lily wouldn't be alone. So I quit both my jobs. I hugged Lily bye. I left behind my friends and our apartment and everything I'd built. I moved across the state and started focusing on myself. And then, just a few weeks later, I got a call from Lily. Her voice was shaking. She said dad was using the $2,000 to buy drinks and pills. She said there were men in the house every night. She said they hit on her. One tried to touch her. She said dad told her to stop wearing shorts and it wouldn't happen. I packed a bag the next morning. I told my dad I was coming to get her. He blocked my number. Then I found out he told everyone in the family that I had hit Lily when I had custody, that I was using the $2,000 for myself. He said he only stepped in to protect her, and people believed him. My aunt stopped talking to me. Childhood friends unfollowed me. When I called Lily again, she said she couldn't talk and hung up. I didn't know what to do. I was the one who raised her. I gave up everything for her, and now everyone saw me as the villain. I kept trying to remind myself that Lily was scared, not cruel. That fear could twist the truth. With no one to help me, I went to the one person I swore I'd never see again. My mom. She was still in prison, still angry. She smirked when she saw me, said I looked tired. I told her what happened. At first, she just played with me, told me maybe I got what I deserved, but then she got serious. She said my dad and her both sold dogs, said he was the one who got them into it, but he made a bad deal and skipped town, left her to take a fall. I asked if she thought he was still dealing. She laughed and said, there's no way he's not. That man only comes back when there's something to take. That was all I needed. I went back to our old neighborhood. I asked around. Most people shut me down. One guy said, don't stir up drama. Then I walked into a corner store I hadn't been to in years. The new owner was about my age. She looked at me and asked if I was Paul's son. I said yes. She told me to follow her to the back. She said her dad used to own the place but died a few months back. While cleaning, she found a ledger and a box of tapes. Her dad had been blackmailing people for years. He'd record deals happening out back and collect hush money. One name showed up in the ledger again and again. My dad's. She let me take the tapes, said they made her feel sick, said she didn't want anything to do with it. I watched hours of footage. Most were grainy, but the last one hit me like a truck. It was dated just weeks before he came back into our lives. My dad stood behind the store, handing off a bag. He looked over his shoulder, smiled, and said, gotta clean up. Got court next week. I brought everything to the police. They launched an investigation. 2 weeks later, they arrested my dad at Lily's school. I was granted temporary custody again. Lily cried when she saw me. She said she was sorry. She asked if we were safe now. I told her yes, but I wasn't sure. A few days later, I went on a date with the girl from the shop. I thought maybe I deserved something normal. Maybe I was finally healing. I hadn't smiled like that in months. But then, in the middle of the date, my phone rang. Blocked number, but I answered. And of course, it was my dad. He said he made bail and that I'd regret everything. That's when I heard Lily screaming in the background. Full story linked below.